Adam,
Yes.
who are you and what do you do?
My name's Adam McArthur. I'm a voice actor, martial artist, and I make funny voices and do cartoons for a living.
You're a man who plays a million voices. How do you make each one different?
Really, it comes down to lots of different factors. It comes down to what production's looking for, what the character looks like, what I connect to the character, the way I connect to the character. So it really just depends. And then you gotta be familiar with your instrument. So knowing what kind of voices you can make, what feels comfortable, and what's sustainable.
Kaiju No. 8, your latest project and maybe the most anticipated anime of the year. How did you channel Reno's voice?
Reno's interesting. Reno is a very chill guy, and I am not that chill. But Reno, he kind of lives in a very, almost a little bit monotone, a little bit subdued place. So finding his voice, I kind of had to drop my voice a little bit and talk a little bit flatter. And he's not too reactive on either side. So yeah, that's just where I found him.
Ever guilty of unknowingly switching to a character's voice by accident in real life?
I have the amazing opportunity to meet a lot of fans. I do conventions all over the country, all over the world, really. And every now and again when I'm talking to a fan, they're like, oh my gosh, it's like talking to Yuji Todori in Jujutsu Kaisen. I think when I sound really excited, no matter what character I'm playing, I just end up sounding like myself. So I think it happens more often than I want to admit.
You have 3 black belts. Ever bust some moves while you're in the booth to get in the groove?
A lot of my characters seem to get into fights. Maybe that's just an anime thing, but I do think that having real life fight experience helps because I have been punched in the head, I've been punched in the stomach, and I know what it sounds like to get punched in those places, and it is different, let me tell you.
What's your biggest love, anime or gaming?
Ooh, why would you make me choose? I'm gonna have to say gaming. I've been gaming longer than I have been watching anime. I mean, I do love both, but I think it's gaming.
Most shocking fan reaction ever?
I had a fan pull off their prosthetic leg for me to sign. So that was pretty shocking. I've also had some people cry when they've met me, which is always very sweet. Yeah, but the prosthetic leg probably takes it.
What's the wildest line you've ever recorded?
Probably Yuji Todori in Jujutsu Kaisen saying, I like a tall woman with a nice big ass, like Jennifer Lawrence.
Be honest, ever use a character voice to prank call?
Oh, all the time. My favorite pastime is prank calling my father, and for whatever reason, even though I am literally his son, he never knows it's me, and I get him every single time.
Which anime role kicked your butt the hardest?
Oh, I would have to say Yuji Itadori in Jujutsu Kaisen. Because we started this show in October of 2020, so we were full-blown, like, at home, stuck at home because of COVID, so we were recording from our own home studios. So not only was I actor, I was also an engineer. But also, season 2 of Jujutsu Kaisen was very demanding emotionally, and my goal with that was to not just be faking like Yuji is sad or going through all this trauma. I wanted it to feel as real as possible to me. So it just required a lot of me as an actor, and Yuji Itadori has definitely been the most in demand.
Of all the characters you've voiced, whose life would you want to live forever?
Probably Marco Diaz from Star vs. the Forces of Evil. None of the anime characters because there's lots of death. I don't want to live in the world of Jujutsu Kaisen. That does not seem fun. So yeah, Marco Diaz from Star vs. the Forces of Evil.
What's something true but you'd hate to admit?
I drink boba tea every single day.
Best game of all time?
This is a very controversial topic. I need to make everyone clear that this is just my own opinion. I love Halo. The original Halos are some of the most amazing games of all time.
Best anime of all time?
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Jujutsu Kaisen, Kaiju No. 8.
What was your favorite gaming system growing up?
My Super Nintendo. I mean, I had the NES. I love the NES, but it had to be Super Nintendo. That's when, like, I mean, that's, I feel, when gaming like really started taking off.
You're the voice of Disney XD. What's your favorite Disney movie ever?
My favorite Disney movie ever. I really love Peter Pan. If we're talking about like OG classics, I really love Peter Pan and Robin Hood. Those are my two.
Favorite Disney character?
Mickey Mouse.
Favorite Disney ride?
I just went on the Guardians of the Galaxy ride at Epcot Center for the first time not too long ago, and that ride is incredible.
Hot take. Best Comic-Con, San Diego or New York?
It's gotta be San Diego. I'm sorry, New York. I'm coming to you later, but it's gotta be San Diego. It's amazing how it takes over the entire city. There's just so much to do, and the weather is always amazing.
Marvel or DC? Which is best?
DC.
You've worked on huge anime projects, Final Fantasy, Puss in Boots, and Star Wars: The Clone Wars. What's been your favorite?
I mean, being a part of the Star Wars universe is amazing. My first experience ever working on a TV show that was already established with an established property was Star Wars Clone Wars. And when I booked that job, I was sitting in the waiting room and a production assistant came and handed me a piece of paper. And on that piece of paper it said, "Dear Mr. McArthur, on behalf of George Lucas, we'd like to welcome you to the Star Wars universe." So obviously I'm gonna have to go Clone Wars.
How do you stay real with millions watching?
I think, honestly, like I said earlier, I've done martial arts my whole life, and I have a lot of people around me who have instilled humility in me, and this idea of like, there's always someone better or someone bigger or someone, another goal to achieve and stuff like that. So I think the way I just look at all of this is that, I don't know, we're all in this together. I'm one side of the thing that makes us all enjoy what we're doing, and the fan side is just as important. So I don't know, we're all just people doing life together. So
Best place to eat in LA?
I'm a total foodie. How can you make me pick one place? Let's go. I'm gonna go local. I'm gonna pick a local spot, non-chain. I'm gonna say there's a Mexican place in Ladera Heights called Puerto Nuevo. They do fresh squeezed juices, any and all things like homemade, home-cooked Mexican food. Amazing. The most amazing hard shell tacos you've had.
What's the best piece of advice you've received?
That someone has to book those jobs, and it might as well be me. That means never counting myself out no matter what. And in times of famine, or when no work seems to be on the horizon, remembering that there are jobs to get, so there's no reason I can't get them, and then to just go for it.
What's your pet peeve?
Mouth noises when people are chewing, and I feel like I have a lot of them. Horrible airplane etiquette. I feel like you don't get up and run to the front when the doors aren't even open yet. You know what I mean? You gotta just exit in order.
Dream role you're dying to land?
Ooh, I would love to be a legacy character, something like a Looney Tunes or a Ninja Turtle, something that many voice actors have had a chance to portray. So maybe like Michelangelo or Donatello, or maybe even Daffy Duck on the Looney Tunes.
Anything you want to let the fans know?
You're amazing. Thank you so much for all your support of me always. You guys are the best. Thank you for watching these shows, and thank you for being just as important to the show itself as what I do. So thank you guys.
What's your rating of The Sit?
Oh, The Sit? 11 out of 10. Mom? Hello? Is it over?